I shall just set my camera up. Oh, yeah. Quite a landscape view for a change. That makes a huge difference. So, it's a Friday. It's a good Friday. It's also Easter weekend, which is all good. Radio on. Get a bit better in here. I have my coffee. I have cigarettes. Now I'm just waiting on everybody to join, really. I've got one more person watching. That's interesting. Happy Friday, wherever you are. So, decided to do a live chat. And as I can't see any of my comments. Don't know if there's comments coming through for some reason. Oh no. Top chat. There we go. You can come and say hello. I was meant to do a live on Wednesday, but I didn't. If you're subscribers of mine, please come and say hello. And we'll hope that we won't get the same kind of comments as what we got last time. So you can ask me how my week's been, how's everybody's week been. You can ask me about the channel, what I got planned for the channel, all that kind of stuff. Don't be shy. Don't leave me here talking to myself all the time. I didn't put enough sugar in the coffee. Anybody gonna say hello out the two that are watching right now? Anybody at all? No? So, I'll just start anyway. So, it's been quite a slow week for YouTube for me this week. I've been busy doing other bits and pieces, which is fine. Don't worry, everybody. I'm not going anywhere. But, I've been busy in and out of work and all that kind of stuff. And obviously, it's a bank holiday here in the UK. It's Good Friday, so I've got a day off. Nice chilled day off. And a bit of work tomorrow morning. And then I've got the rest of the weekend off. So I don't go back to work till Tuesday. Which is really, really good. So yeah, it's been a bit of a slow week for YouTube this week for me. But I've only done a few videos. But I've been extremely tired. So. But yeah. I'm sure there'll be more people coming in soon. I'm just waiting. Point of these is you can just ask me anything. Opinions and stuff. I can't see any comments coming through. There's 3 people watching. I pressed the wrong button. I was gone there for a minute. Oh, don't make me sit here all by myself, talking to myself. How's everybody's week been then? Out of the 3 people that are watching, how's everybody's week been? And if you're a subscriber, please feel free to come and say hello. I might be doing this at the wrong time of day, but I thought I'd give it a try. So what have I got planned for YouTube this weekend then? Today I'm having a complete day off from doing anything. I just had to take my mum shopping, and all that kind of stuff, and I'm having a complete day off from any kind of YouTube. Tomorrow, got a bit of work to do in the morning, and then I can start doing some YouTube. Sunday YouTube, Monday YouTube, and all that. I'm just basically just giving myself a bit of a rest, and then I should be getting back into it again. I don't know if there's comments coming. I don't know if there's comments coming through at all here. The name of my centre. Not sure. I'll find out somehow. Yeah, hopefully some more people come in soon. So. It gets a bit lonely talking to yourself. Nobody asks you anything. But yeah, I got some more reactions coming. I got some of my own footage coming up this weekend as well, but not until after Sunday. So, got some of that coming up. Some exploring footages, more reactions obviously. Always going to be predominantly reactions, and a few other bits and pieces that I have planned to put up. So, somebody's got to be asking me something though. Just say hello. Just say hello. Don't be shy. I don't want to sit here completely by myself. Then you can sit here just me watching me smoke a cigarette and drinking my coffee until I'm done, and then that'll be it. But I find that quite boring. Ready for this all. I didn't want to end the live straight away before it even got going. Anybody? Might be the wrong time of day, to be fair, but if so, I'll give it a couple more minutes. If nobody else comes in or asks me some questions, I'll do it later on. Or in the night, maybe. That might be a plan. Shit. So now there's 2 people watching, but ask me something. Just say hello. I wonder if it'd be better. Let's try that way. Okay, doesn't want to do that either. One watching. Don't be shy. Ask me a question. That makes me feel quite bad because it doesn't make me feel bad. It's that I watched a live. There's nobody here. There's nobody actually watching now. So it doesn't actually make any difference what I say because there's nobody watching. Yeah, this is a bad live today. quite bad. Just sat here, just watching myself talk to myself. Great. Anybody gonna come and say hello? Anybody? Someone say hello. Oh, we got another person watching. This is not a very good live today. Gonna come and say hello? At the moment, I just spent the last 12 minutes just talking to myself, really. Which is quite strange for a live chat, because I'm trying to encourage people to come and have a chat. But I stumbled across a live stream this morning of just somebody sleeping, and there was about 400 people watching this one person sleep, and this person's gone as well now. Oh, got another person watching, that's good. Questions, people. I like questions. Like I said, I'm trying to invite people to come and have a chat. So there's one person that's actually watching at the moment. She's probably just about to disappear. I was stumbled across another live stream this morning. There was a guy sleeping. Do you know how many people were watching that live stream? About 400 people watching a guy stream him sleeping. Things you can easily do to get people to watch your live stream. If any of my subscribers will be watching, please come and say hello. If not that, I'll have to end it in a minute. And do it at a different time. So the point of the live streams is on this channel, if the one person watching isn't a subscriber of mine, is that I am a reaction. Oh! Yeah, nobody has commented yet. Till just now. Even then I can't see it. No, nobody's commented yet at all. Shocking. Might have chose the wrong day to do it, but, or the wrong time to do it, but it's just a chat, like a normal chat, like I've done before. General chit chat about anything, this one. If not that, I shall stop this live and then I shall do it at a different time when it's a bit more kind of suited, because it could be the wrong time of day. It's right in the middle of the day on a Friday, so there could be people in America, they could be just getting up, maybe going to work. People here in the UK probably doing their thing on Good Friday, which is fine, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I was going to. I was meant to do one Wednesday. I was busy Wednesday evening. Yesterday, I was completely exhausted by the time I finished work and all that kind of stuff. And then today, obviously, it was Good Friday, a holiday, and I should have announced it, to be fair, but I didn't, not this time. Bit of a more of a spur of the moment. It was going to be, if people tuned in, that I would stay. I would carry on the live, but if people didn't tune in and comment, I was just going to leave it for another time. But yeah, typically I should announce it. But I guarantee you the next live will be Sunday. Around about lunchtime, my time. So about 1, 2 o'clock UK time. It's just where I haven't been on YouTube that much for the last couple of days because I've been having a bit of a rest. I just thought I'd just do a quick live just to see how everybody was. I'll tell you one thing, the weather has turned really bad here in the UK. We've had like 3 weeks of like near enough wall-to-wall sunshine. Hard, but if not more than that. And then today apparently it's going to change day. We're supposed to get a lot of rain, which in some respects is needed. In other respects not, especially in my job. The drier, the better. But, yeah. It's turning really miserable here today. We'll see how many more people come in the next 10-15 minutes. If not that, all I'll do is I'll just announce it next time. Plenty of time beforehand. I'll put a community post up on the channel. Give you guys a chance to ask me some questions in the comments, and I can write them down and actually I'll answer them live. And give the people that give me some comments a shout out as well. It'd be awesome. But yeah. So out of 3 people that are watching right now, how's everybody's week been? Got to sit down and write down a list of reactions that I'm going to be doing this weekend as well. Anyway, what's the status of my request to Waters Starless? I really hate to impose. You don't hate imposing on me. Just keep reminding me. Just keep reminding me. Don't worry about constantly going on asking me this, like to do a reaction. That doesn't bother me at all. Don't worry about imposing on me. I mean, you just keep. I have people asking me for their requests constantly all the time, and I do need to be reminded, to be fair. So, the Roger Waters, the chat's not staying up for very long, so I do apologise. Anyway, what's the status of my request? I need the Roger Waters one Stardust. I can do that one next for you if you want me to. I'm more than happy to do that one next. I can stick that one up next. I have got a list of requests as well as some of my own that I want to do as well. So I'll do the requests first and I'll do my own after. But yeah. Don't worry about imposing on me. Don't worry about keeping reminding me. It doesn't bother me. It does keep reminding. You know what I'm trying to say. I haven't actually been up that long, to be honest. Coffee's not really doing a lot today. But yeah, I can do that right here. That one. I've got a load of requests that I need to do. I've got work tomorrow. And tomorrow afternoon I'm free. So I'll be recording then. And then Sunday, take Mum to work, record, pick up my mum, do a bit more recording. The plan is, like I said when I come back, this weekend is the perfect opportunity for me to film a load of reactions. So I've always got a reaction every day. So it can either be two or one or two a day. But as of late, in the last few weeks, since I've been back, I haven't had a chance to do that on a Sunday. So I'm just going to use this weekend to film as many as I possibly can, so they're up there, and then just release them throughout the week. Therefore, it gives me a little bit of leeway, and there's always a reaction going up on the channel. So that's the idea. A video every day, sometimes two. It's interesting though that reacted to David Gilmour one the other day. That was actually really good. I listened to that after I did the reaction, after I filmed it, and I listened to it again. I enjoyed it even more the second time round, which was even better. Ooh, Go Fishing is the title of the song. I think be really impressed. Perhaps you should do it next. Go Fishing, right? That's one. This chat's not staying up. Go Fishing is the title of. I think you'll be really by that one. Perhaps you should do that. Do it next. Okay, that's fine. I can do that one next. Go Fishing. Robert Walters. Go Fishing. Should have screenshotted that. Go Fishing. Right, I'll remember that. Well, I just got to look back in the chat. I should do that one next for you. I don't know if anybody like Jane. Is it Jane Hart? I did a reaction to her the other week for the first time. It was the first time I've ever listened to her in her music. I thought she was quite good. So I want to do a bit more of that. Some Radiohead as well. Okay, no worries. Like I said, next time I'll announce it. But yeah, it was fun being chatting to you as normal. It is fun. Just a soul chat. It's all good. But have a good day. Next time I will announce it. I promise you that. In a bit more time. So, I probably won't continue this. Oh, I got a comment. Have I reacted to the final cut? I'm pretty sure that's it. I think I have. I think it's in one of the Pink Floyd playlists on the channel. Fleetwood Mac also. I haven't with Fleetwood Mac, but there have been some people that have been asking me. I know, obviously, I know Fleetwood Mac's probably most popular songs, like The Chain, Tell Me Lies, and all that kind of stuff. I know all them, but the rest of their music I never really got into. But I could do like live performances of like The Chain and stuff like that. Yeah, I will check it out then. Thank you very much. That's appreciated. I'm pretty sure I have done that. I was looking through the Pink Floyd reactions, I think it was the other day, and I'm pretty sure I saw it on there. I could be wrong, but if I haven't, that'd be a request for me to do then. So like I said, the point of me doing these lives a bit more regular than what I used to is to actually build the community, build a community. You get to know me a bit more. Instead of me just posting up reactions and going what I think of the reactions to the songs, you actually kind of get to know me as well. And I get to know you guys as well, which is always good. I know haven't been as consistent on YouTube as I was years ago since I've been back, but I really am enjoying the YouTube again. So it's just that over the last few years, obviously things have changed in my personal life where I'm working a bit more and got a bit more responsibility now and all that kind of stuff. I can't just sit down and just do videos every night like I used to, and that is exactly how it used to be. How about the Pogues? Sorry to bombard you with questions. Don't worry about bombarding me with questions. I like it. The Pogues, I know a couple of theirs, and I can do some more of them. I know, actually know one. Is it the Pogues? Did you say? It was the Pogues, wasn't it? Chat. Yeah. Don't worry about bombarding me with questions. I don't mind it. Doesn't bother me at all. I just don't understand why the chat's not staying up very long. So. I can do some more of them. Good thing is, like with the live chats, is you get the chat. Like I said, you get a chance to actually get to know me, what kind of a person I actually am. Shame again, Heidi. Oh, it's got rest. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I can do some more. I haven't never done it actually. To be fair, I can do some. That'd be good. I can quite happily do that. And then obviously, here's the bit that I don't like doing. Is if you can give me a share, this live a share, and all that kind of stuff, and maybe the channel a share or a reaction to share, that'd be absolutely fantastic. All that kind of promotional stuff. What's your go-to genre of music? Rock music? Yeah, well, rock music predominantly, but country music's starting to creep in there quite a lot because obviously my fiance's from Texas, so I got a big love of country music growing, but mainly rock music. It's quite, yeah. It's, my genre of music is changing as I'm getting older. Let me put it. And where I do the reacting, it opens it up to more of a wide range, which is actually fantastic, which I really enjoy. So, because music, I'll be honest with you, music was never really my thing when I was growing up. Yes, there was music I listened to, but it wasn't really my thing. So, my thing was movies. So I always used to love movies. There we go. Just dropping in to say hi. Have a brilliant day, mate. That's from Blooms 2000, regular subscriber and commenter and contributor to the live. Hope you have a great day too. But yeah, movies were mainly my thing when I was growing up. I used to sit down and watch movies every day. But music was never really my thing until I started doing these reactions. Adventures Unseen, this is Marsha. I like country music as well. Especially Kane Brown, yeah. Can't stay long. That's fine. Here we go. The comments are not staying up very long. Live chat. Here we go. So, I love country music. Johnny, Willie, Hank, George, Jones. I did see your movie review on The Dark Knight. I yet to watch it. It's not too. I don't consider myself as a great movie reviewer, but I do like sharing my opinions of it. I'll just say hello to Marsha, which is Unseen Adventures. Again, like I said, if you can give me a share, that'd be amazing. Chat's starting to pick up now, but next door neighbour just drove past. Probably wondering what I'm doing. Yeah, so yeah, ever since I was looking through the channel. I think I started reacting to music on this channel about 6-7 years ago. So probably even longer than that, maybe. I think it's probably longer than that. Probably more like 8. That coffee is hot as hell. So if you got any more questions, that's absolutely fantastic. I shan't stay too long today. I'm thinking I could go home, get washed and changed. I might even have a beer today. I'm thinking of beer. The weather's miserable. I can't do much outside. I could do some YouTube reactions, but like I said, I'm having a bit of a day off from that as well. I could just go down the pub and just have a nice beer and relax for the day. Ah, oh, there we go. The chat now will stay up. I figured it out. I just figured it out. But I like all types of music too. Drinking a cup as well. No, the chat's not there. It's there, but it's not there. It's weird. Now I've got it in landscape view. It just doesn't seem to going to be 80 here today. Sounds like a good Friday to me. Yeah, it's definitely beer. Good Friday. 80 degrees. I know it's quite hot over there. I believe they call it hotter than Satan's nutsack. But yeah, my cup of coffee, Marsha, isn't that good today. I didn't put enough sugar in it. So it tastes a bit, ugh. Definitely thinking beer today. Just a couple. Pin it down here in the West Midlands. It's just starting here in Wiltshire. Literally just started. Right miserable day compared to what it's been like for the last 2 or 3 weeks. He said it's good to have some rain, but it's also not so good for my job. So. Mine's great. I'd share it if I could. Yeah. Everybody makes mistakes. I made mistakes by not. Typical, yeah. Bank holiday weekend, Easter weekend. Starts raining. Yeah. Marsha's got a nice cup of coffee by the sound of it, from what she's just saying. Mine tastes like shit. It was a rushed cup of coffee. Yeah. 2 or 3 weeks worth of good sunshine, decent temperatures, and then as soon as you get to the first bank holiday of the year, it rains. It's almost like it's planned. It's hard keeping the grass mown here too with all the rain. You've had more rain than what we've had. Way more. The grass, obviously, as most people, 4 sugars minimum in mine. 3 for me. I think I just put in this. I had to buy a new coffee mug this week because I broke my other one. So we're just driving past, having a little bit of a nosy. And I can get more in this one. A lot more. And obviously I haven't put in enough sugar for it, but 4 minimum. I get that. Usually 3 for me. I must have just put in 2. It just doesn't taste very good. Still right. Still did a job. But I have a question for you, Marsha, which is Adventures Unseen, anybody that's watching. I had Frenchman or creamer tomorrow. Fucking creamer. God damn it. Creamer. I can't dish it too much because when I was in the States at the coffee, I had hazelnut creamer in mine, and I tell you what, that changed the whole dramatic of that cup of coffee. Yeah. Anyway, Unseen Adventures, aka Marsha. If you've got a song reaction, one song for me to do a reaction to, put it in the comment. Or anybody really. Just anybody in general watching the live. There's only 2 people in. One day I'll do a live where there's probably about like 3,000-4,000 people watching. And here's a funny story. I don't know who's watching it at this moment, but I stumbled across a live this morning. I was just scanning through YouTube, and somebody was doing a live stream on YouTube of him sleeping. I don't like hazelnut. Ride my seesaw, moody blues. Any type of music? Yeah, any type of music. So is it what? So I was scrolling through YouTube, and there was a guy doing a live stream on YouTube of him sleeping. You know, take a guess on how many people were watching this person's just sleep. Wasn't moving, just asleep. Just asleep. I tell you. 400 people were watching that. 400. Watching a person sleep. It's what I should do at night then. You maybe not. I think I snore quite loudly. I'm not sure. Yes, any type of music, Marsha? That's got to be some weird fetish. Yeah, ain't it right? Damn right. Watching somebody sleep. It just proves you don't have to do. I've seen those pop up and they get crazy views for sure. Yeah, just watching somebody sleep. So making content, in other words, like doing like reactions, or even making your own content. Kane Brown Haunted. Okay, just got to remind me of that. And people are actually making their own content. Sometimes some of these channels, I mean, I had it with like the Paranormal Contact. You know, we were doing videos and we were struggling to get, you know, like 100 views, 150 views. And then the key to all of it, apparently, is just to put a live stream on of you. And there's some jelly roll coming. Trust me on that one. I love jelly roll. So the key to growing on YouTube is just to put a live stream on, let people watch you sleep. Just off the top of my head. Don't worry, there's some jelly roll coming. It'll have to be live versions of some of them, but there's some jelly roll coming. I guarantee you that. I like jelly roll a lot. So I'll give it a few more minutes and then I'll disappear for today, and then I'll do my next live on Sunday at lunchtime like I did last Sunday. About 1 o'clock UK time, so if you're in America, I might try live streaming. Okay, it will. I bet you, I'm willing to bet you, right? Honest to God, I bet you get views from it. I bet you get quite a few views from it as well. I'm willing to bet on it. I am willing to bet on it. I reckon you could live stream doing some of the some stupid stuff in the world, and you'll get more views than some of the other YouTube creators out there. The thing with my live streams, it's all about timing, about when you do it. Because obviously, yeah, I see all the stats and all that kind of stuff on who's watching across the world. I will repaint every 30 minutes to keep it yeah, keep it exciting, just to mix it up a little bit. Or you can just paint a wall and then just spend 5 minutes painting a door or something. You definitely will. Yeah. I just got to do a live stream of me sat here saying nothing. No, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. Live stream of me. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, just do a live stream of me just staring at a wall or something. Or I tell you what, I'll do a live stream of me watching paint dry. If that gets me like 1,000 views, I'd be so happy with it. That'd be awesome. Just sat there watching paint dry. Or, I don't know. Or cutting grass with a pair of blunt scissors. Do a live stream of that, see how long it takes me. I gotta try that. I gotta try and see how many views I would get from sat there watching paint dry. If that went viral, I'd kick myself and realise that the paint already dried. I missed that comment out. But the paint's already dried, they'll never... That's the catch. True. True. What? Are you joking? I seen them of just watching a bird feeder all day too. I get that to a degree, but only to a degree. And then a time lapse of cutting, a time lapse of grass growing, perfect. Not a bad shout actually, to be fair. I like the idea of cutting my lawn with a pair of blunt scissors. Literally, people can do anything these days online and get views just from doing the silliest of stuff. I should do that. I should do something like that. Safety ones for school. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Literally gonna do it. Just for a laugh. Just don't run with them in your hand. Yeah. I gotta do it. Or I should just do one of peeling spuds or something. So basically you can do a live on anything and it will get you views, pretty much. The thing with the live stream, I was doing some research on the live streams and all that kind of stuff, and it's all down to what you tag and all that kind of stuff, but your live streams, YouTube naturally just push out for you. With a rule of 2, each blade, half an inch. Oh, that'd take ages, wouldn't it? Oh. I don't think I've even got the patience to do that. But yeah, going back on the Marsh's question, yeah, I mean, YouTube naturally push out your lives for you. And it's all about the tagging and what you tag it as. I didn't know this when we were doing Paranormal Contact and stuff like that. You can tag. I knew you could tag, but if you do like stuff like put in like hashtag YouTube, hashtag YouTube Live, YouTube naturally just pushes the live streams out. Hence the reason why I probably stumbled across the guy sleeping. And I was just watching him for about 30 seconds and I went, yeah, Jesus. There's got to be something more boring than what I suggested. I'm just cutting grass with a pair of scissors. Peeling potatoes be another one. It'd really be mad. It's catching the algorithm to keywords and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Exactly it. I'm quite well, I'm not limited on this channel, but other channels I got, like the paranormal channel, it's very kind of focused kind of tags that you put in, like paranormal investigations, haunted, scary, those kind of tags. With this one, when this channel is just not just music reactions, I mean, predominantly music reactions, you got the movie stuff, and I do throw in some other little bits and pieces. There's an exploring video, which I'm not going to put up another exploring video because I got done for copyright on my own footage, right? And the background music. What's the link to your paranormal channel? Just look at Paranormal Contact. That's the name of the channel. I haven't done much on there recently, to be honest, for the last year or so, but I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, so I got done for copyright because of the background music on one exploring videos I did. And I put in a dispute against it because I pulled it because it says in the description and in the title, royalty-free music, copyright-free. And then as soon as I put it up on the channel, I got a copyright, not a strike, but a copyright claim on it. So I put in a dispute, and then I know what this guy's probably going to be doing. Just said, oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Is it paranormal with the green background? Yeah, because there's 2 paranormal contacts. There's actually 3 out there now, believe it or not. But the one with the green background, and you'll see my face there, and you'll see Richard's bald head and my bald head. Anyway, so the guy is trying to make money off the claim because he's got 30 days to kind of respond to my dispute. If he doesn't, then whatever revenue I got from that is mine. But he's putting in this claim. I just gathered a load of evidence and went, here's the evidence to say that this is copyright music, and this is what he put it as, and he put a claim against it. That's crazy to get. Yeah, no, especially on with his video. I actually done a screen. I had done a screen recording of me finding it, and then clicking on it, and it says copyright. No, it says royalty-free music, copyright-free. And I've done that. I took a picture screenshot. I put the dispute in. He's got 30 days. I know what's happening because he's going to try and get the money that I earn from it, which is nothing, because it's not full monetization yet. This channel, so we'll get nothing from doing it. And then after the 30 days, the claim to get released, and I can whatever revenue I get. The copyright here with the music reactions I get, because it's definitely not my it's not my footage, so I get the copyright claims and all that kind of stuff. I have no problem with it. I've never disputed it in any way, shape or form, and I never will. But when I put up my own content I filmed and then stuck some royalty-free music in the background, then get a copyright claim for it, it gets my back up a little bit. But he'll try and rinse the money out of it until the 30 days is up. He'll either release the copyright or YouTube will release it for me after the 30 days. He's got about 15 days left, I think. I thought it was a bit unfair, you know? On my own content as well. It was crazy. Okay. Yeah, just crazy. Because when you get the claim and like you get the option to see who's done what with your video. So he's seen the video. I know he's watched the video. He knows it's background music and all that, and it says royalty free, no matter what. So don't claim it to be royalty free or copyright free if it's not. And that'd be my argument with YouTube as well when I do it. If it gets that far. I haven't heard nothing back from it yet, so. Which I know the reason why, because I've heard the stories of it before. People keep the copyright claim on there for 30 days, even though they know that they have no right to put the claim in. They'll keep the claim on there for 30 days, try and get as much money as they possibly can from the video, and then at the end of the 30 days they'll lift the claim. The sleeping man should get a copyright. He's dreaming. Like, yeah. Yeah. You talk about dreams. I've had some fucked up dreams recently. Probably messed up dreams. You know, you get those dreams which are so vivid, you wake up and go, shit, was that real? Yeah. Copyright's a bit rubbish at the moment. It's not rubbish, it's just that you get incidents like that. I keep dreaming my teeth are falling out. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. A lot. That used to happen to me a lot when I was a kid. And then it stopped. It's a sleep paralysis. Oh, God, here we go. The sleep paralysis is the bit that always gets me. I don't suffer from that much anymore, but God, did I used to. That's some scary shit. They do get me. Oh God, do they get vivid. There was one I think I had it a couple of weeks ago. And I'm not going to literally choking it on my teeth as they fell out, spitting out. Yeah, it's not, mine wasn't quite like that, but it was kind of similar to that. It's an that's an odd dream. I used to get that. I used to have a dream about being chased by an ambulance. Ugh. I don't know if any. I know that Marshall won't know what the old ambulances in this country used to look like before they done like the oldish ambulances. They were some scary. They just looked. When I was a kid, they just looked frightening to me. I think that's where that comes from, and that's why I started dreaming about being chased. Yeah, I should really look up on Google what this means. Three of us have had exactly the same dream, and I'm sure there's a meaning to it. But by far, this is more funny than scary. I used to have a dream about the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in my back garden. Just there in the back garden. No sign of the Ghostbusters. Just a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man just wandering around the back garden. Just some random shit. Right, insecurities. Ah, fair enough. Just, yeah, I had plenty of them. Plenty of insecurities. Like it was that, yeah. And there's also another thing I heard is that everybody in your dream you have met at some point in your life, and I just like go, what? Because some of the people that are in my dream shouldn't even be walking on this earth. So if I've met these people, then I believe that there is such a thing as called hell as well. Because some of these things are nasty. Did you ever watch? I used to have nightmares. Okay. I don't know. Did you say Wizardora? Did you say? Did that say Wizardora? Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to watch Wizardora. I can't. I used to have nightmares about how we had a coat hanger for her head. Oh, I remember it now. See. Kind of comes back in. Okay, sure. Yeah, I remember it. I do remember it. I'm thinking. I have to look it up after the live. Next live I do, tune in and ask me if I've looked it up, and I'll do it. Remember, there was another cartoon which used to be quite. It was borderline. It was a kids one, but you look at it now and you go, was it? Was it actually a kids one? I'm trying to remember. Let me know if you have a nightmare after. I probably won't have a nightmare about that. My dreams are always about people or aliens. So that's an interesting one because you know I just said that they reckon that everybody that's in your dream you have met at some point. I've had aliens in my dream, but then again, that must mean I must have met the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man as well. In person, which I haven't. But the aliens in dreams, I've heard that a lot, especially when me and Rich were doing like the paranormal stuff and all the strange, like all that kind of stuff. Done some reading on bits and pieces like that. So, like I said, if you have meant to have met everybody that's been in your dreams, then shit. I don't want to meet them in real life, let me put it like that. Or maybe they were in my room already. Setting myself up for a bad night's sleep here, you know that. In that case, I've met some demonic people in my time. Same as. Properly messed up people. Has anybody ever had the dream about falling in the sky? Or falling off a building? About that one, that's another classic one apparently. Or just falling and as you're just about to fall you wake up. You had that one? I haven't had that for a long time. My dreams now are just a bit... my dreams are whatever's on my mind at the time. So, with the past 2 months, is one the dominant thing, so... Yes, and always when I step down onto a curb I jump up. Yeah, that one, yeah. I usually get that kind of stuff. Just know about, yeah, wake yourself up. I get that, I have that one. Just about, coffee must be kicking in. Just as I'm about to fall asleep, I get that one. I just go, what was that? Shit. Yeah, get that one. Always jam and wake up before I yeah. I think I had something like that when I was getting on the plane for the first time last year. It was either before it or after. After the first plane journey. It might have been when I was in America. I had a dream. I was like, oh, fuck that. I think even like I know, very strange. I'm sure there's a good reason behind it, but I've never done the reading to actually find that out. So not in depth, but I'm sure there's a reason. Oh, mine's a very complicated thing. Mine's certainly complicated. And people have tried to get into my mind. It's impossible. Anyway, I can just be staring in the middle of nowhere and people go, what are you thinking about? And I'm sure it's pretty serious. I just say kittens. Good. I had one person come up to me and goes, I think I figured you out. And I'm like going, I'm pretty sure you haven't. Nobody's ever figured me out. Not yet. I can't even figure myself out. So. When everybody asks me what I'm thinking about, I just normally say kittens. I ain't even figured myself. Yeah, exactly. See, how can anybody figure me out when I ain't figured my own self out? Staring into nothingness. Everybody asks me, what do you think about kittens? Just an easy answer. Or making kitten calendars. Kitten calendars. That's always the one. I still use that now. They go, what? I say, yeah, kitten calendars. There's good money in kitten calendars. Throws them right off, isn't it? stuff like that. I do all that kind of shit. Yeah, it does shut 'em up. You can see the cogs starting to tick in the head. And it's like, what? Yeah, kitten calendars. You make good money from kitten calendars. And it gets them thinking. Then they probably think you're an idiot. Just thinking about live streaming whilst asleep. Just imagine, right, so say if I did a live stream while I was asleep and I had one of those really bad nightmares. I really look like like that. Well, asleep. I don't think I could even watch myself back on that one, to be fair. With it and everything else, probably farting quite a lot, burping, making grunting, snoring. Oh, nobody needs to see that. It'd be funny to watch though. It will become viral. Yeah, it would. Quickly. To have to dress appropriately when I'm in bed if I was to do that. So I wake up some mornings, my legs hanging off the bed, my arms somewhere up around there, probably falling asleep, and then I have to physically move my arm because it's fallen asleep. Head buried in a pillow. Not exactly an attractive sight, let me put it like that. And I don't care. For me to do that, I'd have to be drunk, I think. That'd be even worse if I was drunk. Jesus fuck. I don't like seeing myself on video, let alone sleeping. I used to be like that a long time ago. When I first started doing YouTube back in 2015, 2016. I remember, and I still watch my very first video on YouTube. And it took me an hour to film it, if not more. And I sometimes watch it back. Now, I'm not going to share it, this video, because I just can't do it. It took me the best part of 2 or 3 years to be able to actually watch myself back. The one thing I dislike, I can watch myself back, but the only thing I dislike is the sound of my own voice on camera. I can't stand it. Because what's coming out of my mouth to what you're hearing is two very different things. To me, I sound like a very intelligent British person. On camera, I sound like a spaz. I'm not intelligent, by the way. I just know stuff. Yeah, I hate my voice on camera. I sound like a woman. Huh. I'm guessing you've got a YouTube channel then, have you? Because if you have, I'll be subscribing to it. My voice. It's a horrible voice, my voice. Maybe I should learn a different language and just start speaking like that instead. But yeah, no. Going back onto it before I just got sidetracked. It's my first video. And I remember it as well. I remember actually doing it. I remember actually finally getting the balls to actually film this video. No, I ain't posted anything. I just meant a friend snapped. Ah, right, okay, that's fair enough. I remember this first video. I can remember it so well. It's my first video on YouTube. Right? So I'll tell you the brief story about why I decided to do YouTube. It was around about the time that the Batman vs Superman movie was coming out. There was a lot of hype for it. I was hyped for it because obviously I knew that universe quite well. And I started seeing all these reaction videos coming up. Howdy, man. I was like, you do a little bit. It's all good. It's all good. It's a good accent. Trust me. It's a good accent. I remember being sat down, and I for about 2 or 3 months, held him up. For 2 months, I was thinking about doing this YouTube. I was like, I don't know if I got the confidence to do this and all that kind of stuff. And I sat down and filmed it, and I posted it, and it got 0 views. 0. Well, the only view that was on there was me. Probably played it back, but it eventually gathered a bit of traction, and then once I delved a bit deeper into the channel and all that, I was just like, but after a few years, I kind of got used to it. So I can easily watch myself back now, especially when I'm making an idiot out of myself. It's even better. And when I'm with Rich, filming with Rich, it's quite funny because we always give each other shit. And he's going on holiday this weekend. He's going, I don't know, somewhere. Don't know where, I can't remember. But I think when he comes back, the week before I go to America, we're going to Dover to go and film some underground war tunnels. We'll make a day of it, hopefully. So there'll be some of those videos coming up while I'm in America. But yeah, it's all good fun though. I hope so. We do give each other a lot of shit, to be fair. And I think that's what the plan is, to go to Dover. There's loads of World War II communication bunkers and tunnels and all that around there. We just want to go and have a bit of an explore around there. And there's probably some more stuff coming up. Predominantly is going to be on this channel. Might do a little bit of paranormal investigating soon. We shall see. I'll give it a few more minutes and I'm going to have to disappear because the pint is sounding real good right now. My friend went to East Drive in Yorkshire and was interviewed there. She's been through some awful paranormal experiences. 30 East Drive. I've never been there. I've heard a lot about it. Sorry, I have to run. Got to go into town and run some errands. Thank you for tuning in, Marsha. It's very much appreciated. I'm not going to be on here for much longer myself. But yeah, 30 East Drive. I've never been there, but I've heard a lot about it. But yeah. Alright. I'm going to finish my coffee myself. Have a great day. We'll watch and replay. Thank you, Marsha. Next live will be Sunday. Same time as like last weekend. And if you could give me a share again, please, Marsha. That'd be really kind for you. Anybody just watching, if you can give it a share, that'd be fantastic. I'm going to finish my coffee and I'm going to call it on this one. I'm going to go get changed and I'm going to have a nice cold beer. See you later. Have you had any experiences yourself? Yes. I have. Some in my house. So some in my house and a few out while filming on location. The ones in my house I'll get into on another live. The experiences I had while out filming, they were odd, really odd, strange experiences. So this was never caught on camera. This is all just done by my own personal feelings and my own personal space. There is a church which is literally not far from me. Okay, it's about, we're talking like 2-3 minutes away from me from where I am right now. I live over that way. The church is over that way. We went in there like 4 or 5 times, and this we never really caught. We caught maybe some disembodied voices on camera. But it was more the feeling, the vibe that you got from that place. And I walked in there and I felt really, really odd, really, really odd as well. I didn't know how to explain it in any way, shape, or form. in a certain way it kind of felt negative, but in another way it was just strange. It was a strange feeling. Now, I knew this anyway. Well, I knew this bit of information, but I found out a couple of other things the other week. Because I was actually christened in that church. So I was christened there. My mum and dad got married there. Um, I think my dad was christened there, I think, as well. Or something along those lines. So there was always some sort of like connection, and just every time I walked in there, I just felt really odd, really strange, kind of intrusive, like people were walking up on my space, kind of thing. That's one of the worst experiences I've ever had. This is the most I felt uncomfortable filming. To be fair, I've done a lot of filming in the last 10 years, a hell of a lot. So that was probably the worst one. Experiences at home are just like, you know, seeing things in the corner of my eye, seeing figures, shadows, stuff like that. Nothing nasty, just seeing stuff. So, yeah, and I went to. Oh, I remember. Haven't seen you in ages. Hope you're good. I'm very good. I hope you're good too. I remember you. I can't say your name, but uh, J Guild 7, is that right? Something like that. And now I'm good. I am back on YouTube once again. So, do you think it was a positive force then, or maybe something to this day? More positive. More positive. But yeah, just good. Jay, there we go. How you doing, Jay? Yeah, I'm back on YouTube again. Back on this channel again after 4, 5 years. Something along those lines. Yeah, I'm on there. If I remember correctly, you're out living Bath way? Or is that somebody else? That could be somebody else, to be honest, but I can't remember. It's been 4 or 5 years. It's nice to see some of the old subscribers coming back into the channel. It's like, I was talking to my mate, he said, some of your videos aren't. Yeah, I thought it was, yeah, Bath. I was talking to a mate the other day, he said, some of your videos aren't getting the views that they used to. I was like, well, I had 4 or 5 years away from YouTube. You know, the fact that I still had 7,000 odd subscribers when I actually come back. Yeah, I remembered. I remember the name. I do. I was like, this was the other day, and I said, probably half of these subscribers don't even know I'm back yet. Because where YouTube's changed a lot, quite a lot over the last few years, it's going to take me a while to really get the momentum back that I used to have on YouTube. But once it's back, it'll be good. Hopefully. I'm enjoying it again, which is the main thing. I lost the love for YouTube a bit, so, and I've got it back. I didn't lose the love for it, I just lost the love for reacting, so to speak. It was a strange one. It was weird, it was just weird. I just fancied doing other YouTube channels and all that kind of stuff, so. But then I thought about it, I was like, I got this channel here, which I, you know, spent near enough every day for 4 years filming videos on this channel. I thought, I've done so much work on here, and it's just sat here. Like every now and again, you used to go on the analytics page and all that. You did, yeah, I did a lot. I mean, I used to sit down in an evening after work and film like 3 videos a night. You know, because reaction videos don't take too long to actually kind of film. They don't take long. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. But yeah, it's doing a lot. It's good fun. It's great fun when doing it back then. I just kind of just tape it off. But I used to go on the analytics page every now and again. I used to see the still comments coming through on the page. And I was like, oh, one day I'll go back to it. And then I do a video saying I was coming back, and then I didn't come back and all that kind of stuff. So this time I just went, I'm not going to do a video saying I'm coming back. I'm just going to do a video. And I'm going to see what kind of, reaction it kind of got. And then I'd go from there, and it went good. Thank you. That means a lot. It does mean a lot. Hopefully, because so many years have passed and I've done filming for other stuff and all that kind of stuff, my content will get even better. Really enjoyed them. It means a lot, honestly. It generally means a lot. So it's just really nice to get all like the old subscribers back and all that, and just really build that community up and all that again. And doing regular lives so we can just chat like this. Because it's alright me filming videos, but I do generally like to get to know the people that are watching my videos as well. So, because I'm never going to make a millionaire out of the reaction channel, which I'm fine with, but I just enjoy doing the reactions and all that kind of stuff, the reviews and all that kind of stuff, and just building a community. And so, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm a pro at a YouTube channel, but I've grown a couple of YouTube channels now, so from scratch. Yeah, I've watched, since I've been back, there's only a handful of reaction channels that I'll actually watch. And I'm not dishing anybody here. I'm not, or any other channel, or even reaction channel out there as such, but I've done this long enough to know when I see a genuine reaction to something. Never said that. But honestly, I've done enough reactions to know when I'm watching a genuine reaction from another channel, and there's not all, and this is not all, but there's a few channels which I've watched, and I was like going, afraid not, people. You either heard the song before, or I don't know. There's something there. But and other channels just, I don't know. It's changed a lot. It's changed a lot. YouTube's changed a hell of a lot in the last 5 or 6 years. Not always for the good as well. I mean, I'm seeing stuff on Instagram which, you're seeing women with pretty much next to no clothing on, and I get why people tune into it. I really do. And I was just like, but it's something so simple. Well, I'm not going to take my because and they're getting like, I don't know, like 500,000 views and all that kind of stuff. And you're just like going, there's me, like, especially like say like the paranormal channel, even with this channel with some of my own content, and even with the reactions, there's time and there's thought that's gone into this. But there are other channels out there, you take half your clothes, you get 500,000 views, and you're just like that. Same as TikTok as well, yeah. Another one. And you're just like, really? Hasn't anybody got anything necessarily original to come out, or original thoughts for channels anymore? Because all the channels I used to watch hardly don't do anything anymore, and if they do something, they've changed the direction of their channel to something which is probably not as good, but probably more following, in my opinion. This is, by the way, this is only my opinion, following more like the trends and all that, just to get those views, which I get the views. Instagram is awful. Killings, nudity, joke. I know, it's just shocking. I was watching it last night. I was struggling just to get to sleep for a little bit. I thought, I'll go on Instagram and have a look. Not 80% of the videos I watched were basically women with their tits out. Pretty much. Because they're getting quite brave on Instagram and on what they're getting away with. Which I'm not saying it should be bad. What I'm saying is if it's that simple to make, it's just, original content is really hard to come by these days. Now, I know Marsha from Adventures Unseen, who was commenting on here, she takes a lot of time in doing like her history videos and all that kind of stuff. And I know how much time she takes to do it. And I've spoken to Marsha before. I wouldn't want my daughters. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't either. I know I haven't got kids, but I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it. Because all it is just because they know that they got all these thousands of thirsty men that are just gonna sit there and watch it, and you're just like that. No, I'm alright. I'd rather go and watch something which is I'm actually gonna get something useful out of it. I'm seeing these comments, but I'm not replying back, so I do apologise. I get myself depressed flicking through Instagram vids. Oh yeah, that's shocking. I hate it. I hate it. Original content is really hard to come across on YouTube or across any social media platforms. Now, to be honest, it's all about following the trends. Once one person does it, the next person does it, the next person does it, and as long as it gets views, it's something, you know, like the hot tour girl. Look how famous she become from just doing that little video. Just for that. Just saying. That little video, and she become viral and a big sensation and all that kind of stuff. And I was looking at it and go, whatever. Like sheep, yeah. Like sheep. Exactly it. Lemmings as well. But yeah, like sheep. Original content. I'd rather watch somebody. I'd rather watch somebody that's taken hours doing a video, doing voiceovers, and you can see the work. I'd rather watch that than anything like that. Shocking. That's my moan. I can moan about that a lot. I really could. But what's the other one? Oh, there's loads. So much on there. Which is paying the price now. People soon forgotten. See through the bullshit. Exactly it. Just one video made her famous for 5-10 minutes, and I started seeing people go, "Can we get rid of her now?" If you're genuine and real, people will notice. I'm hoping. Like that, I get that with me, and I go searching for that kind of content. I'd rather watch that than half the shit that I see on Instagram, TikTok, and all that kind of stuff. It's just bollocks. I'm like, I carried on a rant. I get told off YouTube. It's true. Just pure bollocks. Go out there and actually film something. We got a guy I work with who's a damn good fisherman, right? He's really, really good. I go, you could make a fortune on YouTube. Absolute fortune. But I know there's a lot of channels out there to do with fishing and all that kind of stuff, but it's like, just film it. See where it goes. If you can make a bit of money out of it, go for it. And it'd be original content, his own content. So you won't get stuff like what I get, copyright and all that kind of stuff. It's original content. Go and do it. And make some money out of it. If you've got a hobby and it's your own content, just go for it. I loved your reaction to Infinity War. Still remember that genuine excitement. And shockingly enough, you should say this. When I took my mum shopping earlier on, I actually watched the Infinity War trailer itself. I'll have to go back and watch that. I think the Endgame one, the one that really took me by surprise was obviously the Batman trailer. That one really got me excited. And the Wonder Woman won quite well for me. There's a few film trailers that I've reacted to which really got me excited. One of them, there's a couple, good times. I am planning on doing some trailer reactions, but the problem is, movies-wise these days, there's nothing really much that's coming out which I'm hugely interested in. And if I am interested in it, chances are it's reworked kind of movies or remakes and all that kind of stuff. I think I heard they're doing another remake to another movie the other day, and I can't remember what it was. Yeah, you're more DC. I am more DC, but I still enjoy Marvel as well. Not as much at the moment. Ever since Endgame happened, I haven't really got into much Marvel. I'm more of a Batman fan, yeah. More DC Marvel. That DC, you know what I'm trying to say? DC Universe. I lean more towards Marvel. That's fine. You know, I get it. They have some good movies from. I think it started with did it start with Iron Man or the Incredible Hulk? I can't remember. Right the way through the Endgame. That whole, like, yeah, being a bit, yeah, and that's the reason why I'm not watching much of Marvel. You're not interested in the new Snow White or no, I'm not. Really not. Really, really not. I can't remember the movie that they're remaking. It's quite a big one. It's a biggish one. I heard them remaking it. I went, why? I can't remember what it was. It got announced the other day. Some of the cast. I can't remember what it is. Oh, The Bodyguard. That's what it was. They're remaking The Bodyguard. I have to be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of The Bodyguard. I was just like going, why do you have to remake The Bodyguard? In my head, I'm just like, what's the point? Endgame was exceptional. Yeah, right the way to Endgame. I loved the whole of that series of movies right the way to Endgame, and then after that, it just kind of went to me, and that's not because I'm leaning that I like Batman DC more, as I generally like Marvel. It's just as soon as that Harry Potter, they're not really Harry Potter. Why do I like Harry Potter? I do. It's not a movie that I would constantly go back to watch, but I do. I have watched them. Oh, I agree. Oh, I never seen I mean, the original Bodyguard for me wasn't that good anyway. Alright. But I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's just that in my head I'm like going, what is the need to remake The Bodyguard? The original movie is fine by itself. Just so why do you have to remake it? Even though it's something I don't enjoy, but I know there'll be plenty of people, even younger people this day and age, will probably still enjoy that original movie. But the reason why they have to remake it, that's a bit. Yeah. This is the bit that's bugging me about the film. I was talking about the remakes. Oh, sorry, my bad. This is a problem with movies these days, right? The original content, like original thoughts of movies, they're just not there. They are there, but I can watch a movie and I can figure out a movie quite. Why would they remake Scarface? Why do you again? I can go on a rant about this. I'm going to try not to because I've got stuff to do. But why would you? What's the need? What is the need? The one remake well, there's two remakes that I hated. The Fog, because the original Fog is absolutely fantastic, and then the remake was shit. I can't watch that. I actually watched that in America last year, and I was watching it. I was like, no, can't do it. And then the other remake, which I really despised, and I did despise this a lot. I never broadcasted my hate for it because it's just and all that. But it was RoboCop. Can't they just leave him alone? I wish I could. But the RoboCop remake in 2014. Fuck, Jesus, that winded me up. I went to the cinema and paid money to go and watch that, and I walked out of that and I was like, that was shit. Long-term fan of the original RoboCop, so you can never beat the original, ever. We're cutting into beer time, so that's right. I'm on a rant now to see about movies. They're all good. I still got a bit of coffee left, anyway. I don't mind. I like this. I like getting into stuff like this. So I could go on a big rant about movies, but I don't think there's any movies that I'm really looking forward to this year. Maybe the new Superman, maybe, but even then I'm going into that a little bit like, you know, But apart from that, I don't know. After your man, great to chat after so many years. These will be regular live chats, so please feel free to come in and watch at any time. There'll be plenty more of them. You can get on a rant about movies again. I'm going to be smoking this, and then I am going to go and drink a beer. Once I got changed, I'm in shorts and it's freezing. But yeah. Again, if you could share the channel about that, it'd be absolutely fantastic. It'd be. I plan on doing at least. I will definitely be back. Have fun. We'll do YouTube. I plan on doing at least 2 or 3 lives a week. At least 2 at the least, 3 at the max. One of them I might just dedicate to movies, like chatting about movies. Well, that'd be absolutely. I reckon that'd be quite cool. To be fair, just chat about movies. That'd be great. I haven't done that in a long time. And then other ones can be about the reactions and stuff like that. So I'm gonna spare this. I'm going home. I literally can see my house from here anyway. Get changed and go and have a beer. I might even do a short video of me having a beer. Enjoy. I'm not going to do that. Oh, the live set us. Yeah, so I haven't 100% decided what days they are going to be. I kind of mentioned it in a live last Sunday. The one day I know definitely. Hey Dave, what's the oldest film you ever seen? I'll just answer the question about the lives and I'll come back to that one. So lives will definitely be on a Sunday, lunchtime for me, probably about 1ish. Wednesday evening, not sure what time yet, and a Friday evening, and not sure what time on that one yet. So that's the lives on that one. Not confirmed yet, but I will drinking beer and cutting the grass. I look forward to it. If that went viral, that'd be amazing. So oldest movie I've ever seen. Now, this is going to be this one. I remember sitting down and watching a lot of old black and white movies with my dad. So we're talking movies probably filmed in the 1940s. So names of them, probably not that good on. I used to watch a lot of war movies, a lot of Western movies. Try to think of one which actually stands out. I'd definitely drop. More than welcome. More than welcome. This is the whole point, is just trying to build a community. Just so we can come in here and have a chat. It's all good. I have fun doing these. I do. I generally like doing the lives. Oldest. I don't think I can actually name the oldest movie that I've ever seen, but I can say that I've watched movies that were made from the 1940s onwards. Probably might even be a few earlier than that. Just for reference, one of my favourite influences. Ooh, 1916. What is it? What? I reckon it'd be worth a watch, is it? I can probably find it somewhere. I can always reveal it for you. Tell you what I think of it. I've watched a lot of movies. A lot of movies. Especially when I was a kid. A lot of movies I've watched over and over and over again. The Challenging is the oldest I've seen black and white films. Not trying to do. Yeah, I mean, I know. I could never say, I could never give you a name of exactly the oldest movie I've ever seen, but I've watched some very old movies before. I like the more older movies compared to the more newer movies to a degree. There are some good new movies, but yeah. I finish this and I'm off to the pub. It seems to be going on forever. Right. It's getting late. Well, it's not getting late, but pretty. I'm just reading that, isn't it? Let me just read that again. It's a. Okay. Pretty scary film, if I remember correctly. Ah, right. Very cool. Right then, everybody. So, I'm going to disappear from this live. It's been fun. Nice little rant about movies. Catch you on Sunday, geez. Enjoy your beers. Bye, everyone. You will see me on Sunday. I guarantee you that. I will enjoy my beers as well. Might do a little video just to say I'm enjoying a beer on Good Friday, you know, all that kind of stuff. But again, it's been great. I like chatting with everybody and have a nice little rant about movies and all that kind of stuff. It's always fun to do a live and to interact with all of you guys. So, on that note, thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great Christmas. Not Christmas. Have a great Easter, everybody. I shall see you Sunday. See you later, all. Bye bye.